More than 70% of our planet is covered by water, yet an enormous 80% of this remains unexplored and unmapped. In short, there are tons of crazy things lurking in the deep. Many wonders of the underwater world aren't even native to the Big Blue. Shipwrecks, entire cities and treasure are just some of the incredible man-made things that lie on the seabed, waiting to be found. Here is the list of strange things founded from ocean floor. Number 10, the engines of the Apollo 11 mission. Off the coast of Florida, some 14,000 feet underwater, the engines from the Saturn V rocket, which launched Neil Armstrong into outer space on the Apollo 11 mission, were discovered after 43 years. The man who discovered these incredible artifacts of modern history was none other than Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon, who also funded the expedition. Bezos, it turns out, is a bit of a space geek and he credits the Apollo 11 mission with fueling his passion for science and engineering. Number 9, the Ice Finger of Death. It's been dubbed as the Ice Finger of Death, which sounds pretty ominous. The reality is that brinicles, as they're more commonly known, are actually more fascinating than scary. Discovered in the 1960s, these underwater icicles are formed when sea ice cracks and leaks out saline water. Because this saline water is denser than the water around it, it sinks to the ocean floor, and freezes the fresher water it comes into contact with. When a brinicle reaches the sea floor, it catches any creatures it comes into contact with, such as sea urchins and starfish, hence its sinister nickname. Scientists think these brinicles may even foster conditions that could sustain life on other planets and moons, such as Jupiter's Ganymede. Number 8, the mysterious Yonegini complex, Japan. First discovered by a dive tour operator back in 1985, this ancient structure has sparked heated debate among scientists. Masaki Kimura, a marine geologist at the University of the Ryukyus in Japan, believes it to be the ruins of a Japanese Atlantis, sunk by an earthquake 2,000 years ago. But not all researchers are convinced it's even man-made, claiming, instead, that it's merely a natural formation. Number 7, elongated skulls in a Mexican sinkhole. Saquayam is a cenote located in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. It's a place that locals feared, and in 2012, a team of divers discovered the reason behind its fearsome reputation. An underwater survey discovered 2 chambers of the cenote littered with human bones, including deformed skulls. As the National Geographic explains, the skulls most likely got there because of human sacrifice. The shape of the skulls, with the top of the cranium flattened, was an intentional method of deformation practiced by the ancient Maya. No wonder local residents got bad vibes. Number 6, the Baltic Sea anomaly. It kind of looks like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars, and some corners of the internet have been keen to claim it as a possible UFO discovery, but what exactly the Baltic Sea anomaly is, has yet to officially be identified. The Swedish-based Ocean X team discovered the anomaly in 2012, and while scientists from Stockholm University carried out analysis on samples and concluded that it is simply a glacial deposit, the team remains unconvinced. The anomaly remains unexplained to this day. Number 5, the sunken city of Dwarka. Dwarka is one of the best-studied underwater sites in India, and it's considered as one of the 4 dharmas, a sacred place of pilgrimage, in the Hindu religion. Sanskrit literature identifies Dwarka as the city once founded by Lord Krishna. Located on the Gujarat's west coast, in northwestern India, the site is all the more remarkable because it's thought to be 9,000 years old, which predates known Indian civilization by some 4,000 years. Number 4, the undersea river in the Black Sea. In 2016, researchers working in the Black Sea discovered currents of water flowing along the seabeds that were 350 times greater than the River Thames. Using an underwater robot to study the river, scientists from Leeds University found that the river had carved out deep channels, much like a river on land. It was even 115 feet deep in places, and had rapids and waterfalls. Placed on the land, this river would rank 6th in the world for the volume of water that flows through it. Number 3, the Stonehenge in Lake Michigan. Of all the things lurking in the middle of Lake Michigan, an aquatic Stonehenge wouldn't be the first thing to spring to mind. But in 2007, Mark Holley, professor of underwater archaeology at Northwestern Michigan College, discovered a strange series of stones 40 feet below the lake's surface, mysteriously arranged in a circle. Even more exciting, one stone appeared to be engraved with what looks like the image of a mastodon, an elephant-like animal that went extinct about 10,000 years ago. Without further excavation, however, the site has remained a mystery. Number 2, an ancient Greek computer. Discovered by divers in 1901, it took the best part of a century for scientists to figure out exactly what the Antikythera mechanism was for. As it turns out, it's an ancient Greek analog computer. Thanks to X-ray technology, scientists have solved the puzzle of the device, which is about the size of a mantle clock. It was used as a sophisticated calendar and computer, mapping the solar and lunar calendars. It could even count down the days until the next Olympic Games. Number 1, $205 million of lost silver under seabed. The U.S. deep-sea exploration company Odyssey Marine discovered the SS Scarsuper in 2011. The cargo ship had been torpedoed by a German U-boat off the coast of Ireland in 1941 when it was returning home from India, while in the service of the British Ministry of War Transport. So far, more than 200 tons of silver, worth a staggering $205 million, has been removed from the ship, according to the BBC. Odyssey Marine will get to keep 80% of the haul after expenses, and the remaining 20% will go to the British Treasury. If you enjoyed the video, it would be amazing if you like, share and subscribe to our channel for more amazing and informative videos.